Hi Decoders, welcome to our channel Electrical Decodes. This video is the reply video for the command which I was received for my previous video. And also I want to give a very big thank you for this kind of valuable comments. And secondly, I noticed that she want to know about the roles and responsibility of an estimation engineer in the switchgear company. So I hope you guys are understand what is our today topic is. We are going to see the roles and responsibility of an estimation engineer in the switchgear company, switchgear firm. So before going to know about the roles and responsibility, we need to understand who is estimation engineer and what he will do. So the estimation engineer is an engineer who can review or who can review and analyze the project documents to prepare the cost estimate of the project. So the one who can review and analyze the project documents to prepare the cost estimate of the project. Here I mentioned the project documents, listens, project drawings, specification, or some other tender drawings, or any previous approvals or authority regulations. These are the project documents. Based on that project documents, the one who can make the estimation, the total cost estimation of the project, that engineer is called estimation engineer. Okay. The estimation engineer, he can make estimation. That estimation should cover the below things. In the second point I mentioned, the estimation should cover the estimation should cover the cost of material and labor and direct and indirect resources in line with the BOQ or the scope of work. It means the estimation, the one who make that estimation is called estimation engineer, right? That estimation should cover the material cost and the labor cost, direct and indirect resources. It what is direct and indirect resources means sometimes if you want to shift something, you need some special equipment. If you want to make a testing and commissioning, you need separate testing equipment. So these are the direct and indirect resources for that project. So this has to be considered in the estimation. Second thing, what are the major things you are going to do in the estimation when you are working in a switchgear company? So first of all, you have to take the BOQ. First of all, you have to take the BOQ of material as per the project documents. I told you before, the project document is uh, drawings, specifications, whatever the consultant comments, and regulations. All these are the project documents. So based on that documents, you have to take the material BOQ and cost of that material. Second, you have to add the labor cost. Labor cost, all generally what we will think labor cost is means for the installation, but you have to consider the labor cost for the design and testing and installation also. Installation, erection, whatever it is, you should consider the labor cost for all three major things: design, installation, and testing. Third thing, cost of authority approval. In some cases, if you are making switchgear panels for the project which is comes under the authority approvals. Authority approval means if you are going to make a panel for a building, so you should get approval from SIVA. If you are building in Dubai, means you should get approval from DIVA. So for that approval, you need to pay some amount, some money to the authorities. Thus, that cost also we have to consider in this estimation. Fourth thing I mentioned here, cost of resources. I told you before, cost of resources. It in the previous slide I told you direct and indirect resources. It comes under the cost of resources. It is called equipments, mobile crane, forklift for shifting and for the erection time or in the testing time you need some equipments. This cost also you have to consider in your estimation. After that, general any transportation and freight charges and bill of lading. So transportation normally, if you have a more quantity of material, maybe you have to make 3 4 times delivery. So that kind of situation. So you need to consider the transportation price also. And if any material or any breaker, any ACB, anything, any bus bars, if you want to get it from out of country, so the freight charges will come. So you have to consider the freight charges and bill of lading charges also. So these are the major things when you are going to make a estimation in the switchgear company. Second, the next thing, okay, if we are placed in the switchgear company, you are going to make a estimation. So what kind of panels you will face to get a estimation? So you make 100% you will get this LV switchgear panel for AC and DC application. After that, SMDB, DB, MDB, and meter cabinet items, these panels, or you will get 100% sure because all the switchgear company they will make these panels. The next one, motor control center with or without a starter panel, capacitor bank, VFD control panels, generator synchronization panel, ATS. I means automatic transfer switch panels, bus duct system, PLC control panels for other activity like pumps, solars, lightning, and etc. These are the list of panels which I give you to understand when you are going to make a estimation. Maybe you will have this kind of panels in your estimation. So you have to take it out the BOQ of these panels and place order, and you will give a request to the supplier to get a price. Then you will make a estimation. So these are the sample panels, list of switchgear panels. You have to know, you are going to make estimation for this kind of panels in your role. So now we'll come to the major part, roles and responsibility of switchgear estimation engineer. The first role of this engineer is he can review and prepare the bill of quantity from the approved project document drawing, that is called a drawing. So he should the first priority of estimation engineer is first role of the estimation engineer is he can review and prepare the bill of quantity from the approved project documents. It is called a approved drawing. Second, he has to prepare the scope of work and accurate cost estimate and interface with the clients. So this based on this BOQ. Third one, vendor management, make comparison studies based on the supplier quotation. What is vendor management? Okay, if you take the bill of quantity, you have some list of materials. Some of the materials you have, some of the materials you have to arrange it from your suppliers. So that time you have to send a various quotation to your different kind of vendors. They will give you the quotation, then you will make comparison between the quotation, then you will finalize the price for that particular material. So this called vendor management. So another, negotiation with suppliers on both the technical and commercial aspect of the product. Okay, what is the negotiation with suppliers for the technical and commercial? If you are going to take the one ACP, for example, one air circuit breaker you want to purchase. If you just say your supplier that I need ACP, he will send any kind of ACP. So you should capable, you have to negotiate with your supplier technically and both commercially, price wise also and technical wise also, what you need exact. So that then sorry, if you communicate what your material you need exact material, then you will get the same product. So it will give you the it will give you the time saving at least. So you can able to communicate your suppliers what technically the product is and how commercially it will come. So this both the estimation engineer should have this role also. The fifth one is bus, calculate bus bar size and relevant accessory. It's a normal one. When you are coming into the estimation, you will understand this bus bar calculation and remaining like this normal bill of quantity items. So another release purchase request for the material. As I told you before, you have to send a quotation request to your suppliers for to get the material price for your estimation. Then next, perform the network study like discrimination study, heat dissipation, and other using software of ETAP or Xpider. So in some cases, in some consultant, they will ask you to make this kind of study. Uh, it's called a discrimination study or heat dissipation or harmonic study for the capacitor bank. Like this, some of the studies we have to do. It's called a simulation type. We have to do in with softwares like ETAP and Xpider. This also one role and responsibility of an estimation engineer in the switchgear company. And use project management tools to Gantt chart like and others. These are normal things. So you should understand what is Gantt chart and project management tools to make your project smooth. After that, maintaining ISO documents and record keeping suppliers manufacturer data records. So maintaining ISO documents because every year there will be an audit. Every 6 months there will be audit. If your company is certified by ISO, every 6 months or every year there will be an audit for this ISO. So for that you have to all the company they have that separate track record or try anyhow I can say something they have some formulas to keep their documentation in that ISO level. So if you are working in that kind of company, your role one of the role is to maintain your documents in the ISO standard and keep the records also. So next thing, coordinate with the design and the purchase and the manufacturing team to get the final product because you are the one is more responsible for this design and purchase and manufacturing team because you know about the value of material, so you have to give instruction to the design team and this kind of material we are going to use, then you according to that you will update in the drawing. So then you have to verify after that when we going to give a purchase request, you are going to verify that whether we ordered the correct material or not. Then after manufacturing you have to check before you send to supplier, you have to check that that manufactured material is as per our estimated BOQ or not. The last one is making pre-qualification documents both standard as well project specific questionnaires. This is a common thing you have if you are working in a company. Normally they have a pre-qualification. You have to assist them with what are the data you have as a as a estimation engineer. So I hope you this video will give you the more knowledge about the roles and responsibility about the estimation engineer who worked in the switchgear company. And also I want to give you some more videos in the electrical field. Please stay with us and subscribe. Thank you.